It's a great pleasure to meet you. The government's doing very well.
Thank you very much.
His first name.
And I'm delighted that we've been able to build in Parliament a group that expresses an interest in the various developments in Venezuela. And quite simply, our task as Labour Friends of Venezuela is this: to combat the incessant propaganda that has been unleashed by the right throughout the world against Chavez and against the Bolivarian Revolution.
But actually, what's been demonstrated in Venezuela over the last 10 years is politics is about choice. Politics is about belief in the capacity of political change to make a difference to ordinary people and to transform not just individual lives, but to transform the lives of whole communities. And so, Ambassador, muchas gracias y buena suerte por el futuro.
Thank you.
We all welcome policies, I believe, that help the most vulnerable and the poorest people in our communities, wherever those communities might be. And that's why, as Colin has referred to, that we very much welcome the efforts of President Chavez, democratically backed by the people, to help the most needy in Venezuelan society. And the main thing for me, as I say, is that we will work closer and better together for the benefits of both of our peoples. Thank you.
Thank you.
We are here thanks to your immense generosity, which is a representation of the will of the British people, who have accepted with an open mind our efforts to change for the better the living conditions of the Venezuelan majority. Changing Venezuela is a very difficult proposition, which we have tried to achieve through democratic means, expanding political freedoms and strengthening social and economic rights. This endeavor in Venezuela is properly called a revolution. Thanks to you, Venezuela is, little by little, recognized as a progressive reference in the political landscape of Britain.
And I think Venezuela sets a tremendously good example to Latin America and the Caribbean about you don't have to knuckle under to neoliberalism, and you can have a democracy and a social democratic society.
I think it's making incredible democratic and social progress. It's transforming the lives of Venezuelan people. It's giving them hope. It's actually giving them the dignity.
The key is investment. Investment in housing and education and transport. It's best to invest rather than consume in the short term.
I think particularly the really important human rights, like the right to meal, the right to education, the right to housing, I think that there's plenty of respect for those that's lacking in other poor countries.
What I would say is that at an international level, Venezuela has opened up a debate about human rights that the free market had closed down. And we've had 20 years of so-called human rights discussions where the real rights only ever belonged to big capital and banks. And what Venezuela has done is to turn that agenda upside down and begin from presumptions that human rights belong to the citizens of the country and get to the corporations that have exploited the country last.
Soy muy optimismo el progreso de Venezuela y el desarrollo del pueblo, y más educación, más servicio de salud, y más esperamos también por todo el pueblo.
Hasta la victoria siempre.
Thank you very much.